Hello everybody, namaste. I hope you were having a wonderful and blessed day. Today we are going to be coming together and doing a special ritual today, a special meditation. And this meditation is intended to help everyone on planet Earth ascend to the next level, let go of all the stuff that is holding us back and, bringing us down. So today I have the candle going, I have the incense going. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So, we are just going to have our time now, right? So, let's go ahead and take a few deep breaths in. Just breathe in and out. In through the nose and out the mouth. In through the nose and out the mouth. Okay, we're going to let go of any distractions, anything that is bothering you, anything that is hindering your meditation. It's okay to have thoughts pop up, let's just not linger on them. It's okay to have distractions pop up, let's just not linger on those either. So we're just sitting here in a quiet space. And I want you to bring your consciousness into your body. So instead of worrying about what you had for lunch today, or what your kids are doing, what your spouse is doing, what the dog is chewing on right now, things like that, we're just going to relax and let go of all of that. And we're going to make a purposeful effort to bring in our conscious awareness into the body. You might want to scan yourself for whatever aches or pains or tension is in the body. Let's make an effort to release those things. All the tension, all the aches, all the pain, all the physical manifestations of discomfort. These all manifested from an internal, emotional, dysregulation, emotional discord, disharmony. So if we think about our physical pains and aches and all that as a manifestation of the internal, we then can accept that we are in fact doing it to ourselves. Now this meditation is going to help you set yourself free from all that, and everything that we do to ourselves unconsciously that is disruptive or damaging to ourselves. So, Now that we've brought our attention into our body, we're going to go ahead and come back into the heart center. So bring your awareness from the top of your head and the bottom of your feet into your heart center. This is where your consciousness originates from. The heart center. The seat of the soul. So now we're just going to focus on that heart energy. We're going to come out of our heart, let our energy body leave our physical body through the heart center. We're going to come up and out through the heart. And then we're just going to float up higher and higher and descend through our rooftop. Now we can see, if we look around us, we can see our neighborhood. We can see, as we ascend further, we can see our city. And as we ascend further, we can see our state, our country, our continent. And finally, the world is at our footsteps, at our feet, like a pebble on the beach. It is below our feet. We can see it in the distance. Okay, and now we are going to make contact with our ET guide. We're going to ask if there's anyone who loves me, please come to me. If there are any light beings or ETs who love me, please come to me. And you'll see someone will come through. Okay, good. Now that your guide is here, we're going to go ahead and come to the 3D, or come to the 5D version of her. Once we're there at the 5D version of Earth, we can see it just in front of us. We'll come to, our guides will lead us to Vishnu's throne and Vishnu's temple. So we walk along the path toward Vishnu's throne and temple. And now we are going to go into the temple, and the priests are there preparing this ritual for us. They are there with their candles, their incense, all the ritual implements. So as we take a seat around this large table, we sit upon pillows And this table is very low. And so, let me ask these priests what they'd like to do here. Okay. So they are going to put an anointing oil on your heads, on your hair, and they're going to put an oil beneath your feet, like a drawing oil, holy oil. So as they put this anointing oil on your head, this is going to draw out all negativity from you. So as this oil, you get covered in this beautiful anointing oil, and all of the negative things that have been holding you back from accelerating your ascension are now just lifted off your shoulders. They are being drained out into this oil at your feet. So as we do this, we're just going to visualize all of the negativity, all of the limitations, all of the crap that weighs us down, just being pulled out of us, just being drawn right out of us. It's like, it's so easy, it's so effortless and easy for these negative things that are holding us back to just be drawn out of us. Very good. And now we are going to have the different Shakti beings, these different feminine ET beings will walk right up to you. Walk right up to each one of us, and they're going to touch each and every one of our heart centers. And when they do this, our aura immediately just becomes empowered and filled to the brim, to the maximum capacity with love. So all of the negativity has been washed away, and this loving Shakti energy just fills us with love. Just this pure, unconditional love. It's very healing, very gentle, very soft. So just absorb this energy. You know, this is the energy of the feminine universe. These Shakti beings, they love us simply because we exist. You know, they don't place any demands on us. They don't, you know, demand that we be better or different or anything like that. It's just pure love. These Shakti beings have known you since you came into existence, so all the negative things that we dislike about ourselves, they know about those. They know about the discontent, they know about the misbehavior, the imperfection of all of us. They know all this. They know the imperfection, they know the human struggle, they know everything that we're going through. And yet, they still pour this amazing, incredible loving energy into us. So some of them are just touching your heart center. I can see some are giving you a great big hug. Great big hug. Some of them are touching your head or those places, those tender places that really open you up to their energy. So just relax into this. The more that you can relax and embrace this fully, embrace their unconditional love, their amazing, beautiful, unconditional love for you. And now we are going to thank these Shakti beings, these feminine ET beings. I'm going to ask them, we're going to take a moment to just look into their beautiful eyes. Look into their beautiful eyes and ask them to show you through their eyes what they see in you. So look into their eyes and you will see who you truly are. And as you look into their eyes, their eyes are just full of unbelievable, unconditional love for all of us, for all of humanity. Just this unbelievable, unconditional love. And the more that we can lean into that love and really feel it, really embrace it, really step into this powerful being that they're showing that we are, the more that we can step into this, the more power that we can be capable of having. So our power is always there just waiting for us. It is us who must do our part to step into it. So just step into it. As much as you possibly can, just step into it. The more that we can just let go of our human identity and really step into who they are showing us that we are, the more that we lose ourselves in this energy, the more powerful we become. And conversely, when we step into this energy and let go of our third dimensional identity, we think we're falling apart. We think as humans that we are dying somehow. But we're not dying. We're dying to the false identity. And we are waking up and birthing our true identity. And now the Shaktis are lovingly and gently stepping away now. And the priests have come. So the priests are stepping in front of you. They're right in front of you. And what the priests are here to do, they are here to give you direction on how to embody your 5D self. So you're going to just ask them, how can I embody my 5D self? And they'll give you some advice. And now that we have learned how to embody our 5D self, we are now going to go. The priests have things to show us. So they are going to be cleansing us with the 5 elements. So first, we have the element of wood or ether. And they're leading us to a pillar of energy. This stone circle is surrounding this huge pillar of energy. And this corresponds to the element of wood or ether. So they're asking us to step into this unbelievably colorful shaft of light. And the energy is just incredible. You see wood, the element of wood, the element of ether. This is an expanding element. This is what in nature, wood is everywhere. Wood just grows out of the ground. It becomes big and tall, it's like a tree, and it expands outwards from being just a sapling to becoming this mighty oak tree. It just takes up so much space. And that is what this energy is trying to do. It is trying to expand your aura. So just breathe into this energy. Allow it to do what needs to be done with you. Allow it to expand you. Allow it to expand your aura. Really big. It's just this force that takes you from being something so tiny and small to just this massive, incredible being. So breathe in this energy, this incredible healing energy. And now, we're being led out of the wood element into the metal element. So the metal element, there's this pillar that looks like stainless steel if it were in the shape of a energy pillar. So the metal element is choppy. cutting down the wood. You know, it's the middle element is the intellect, the ability to comprehend and make sense. The ability to have a cunning intellect. To be very smart, to be very astute, to be very learned and so now that we have filled ourselves with this wood energy, this ether, this wood energy, ether energy, this middle energy, and now we go on to the fire pillar. So we come to this pillar of fire, we absorb its fire, its energy, its masculine energy, its power, incredible power. The fire, this fire energy is a rising energy, so it goes up, you know, like Kundalini, it goes up the spinal column, all the way to the top. And then we have so we just continue to absorb this fire energy. And then let us go ahead and experience the water energy. So water is very important, very healing, very nourishing, very calming. This is the kidneys, this is the mother, this is trust, this is openness, this is love and kindness and respect and gentleness and healing. This is meaning that there's no differentiation. There is no separation. It's just you can't pick up one molecule of H2O, right? But you can, it's all just one. So the one becomes the all. The one loses its identity, loses its shape and structure, and it becomes a very vital and important aspect of the art. If you didn't have, a certain amount of water particles, then, you wouldn't have water, right? So it's just a matter of flowing with this water, flowing with this energy, allowing it to flow through you, and you can be the container of it. You can allow this water to fill your heart center, all your organs to begin healing and restoring and reshaping things. And we just begin to allow this to take form, within us, to become one with us. And now we come to the earth element. And the earth element actually brings things together. So we have wood, which expands. We have metal, which contracts. We had fire, which raises. We had water, which falls. And then now we have earth, which just brings everything together. So as we stand in this earth column of power and energy, we can allow Mother Earth to come into us and infuse with us. We are her children and we are her caretakers. And Mother Earth is going to now reincarnate as Princess Gaia. Little Princess Gaia. And so as we soak up this earth energy, we can feel all of these elements at work. We can feel expanded by the wood element. We can feel our intellect coming into shape, our 5D understanding with the metal element. We can feel this rush of hot energy rushing up our spine, empowering us and giving us the motivation and energy to thrive in this environment. We can also feel the water rushing down our spine, rushing down from our head, cooling us off. The universe bathing us and taking care of us, loving us, nurturing us, healing us. We can feel all of these elements within the earth. And she is bringing them together and consolidating them and allowing this whole process to take a hold of us, to heal us, to nourish us, to amplify and energize us. Totally and completely. Now we can step out of the earth element and we feel refreshed and renewed and full of hope and dreams and aspirations, and just feel energized and really upbeat, happy, positive, love, all those things. This is like a cleansing process. And now we return to the priests. The priests have a special gift for each one of us. They are going to give us something that will allow us to connect with the true nature of who we are. And every time we're in doubt, or we need a little bit of encouragement, we can always look back at that special gift and allow it to encourage us and uplift us. So the priests are coming to us with their own individual gifts. We thank the priests. Thank you, priests. I really appreciate this very much. Thank you for your help in all this. And now we are going to just receive these gifts. Go ahead and open them. Go ahead and place the gift that you were given in your heart center. The special role and job of these priests is to work with and open the heart center. The heart center is the key to everything. To everything. It opens us up, it expands us, it allows us to love again, allows us to be in communion with our soul. Alright. Wonderful, guys. Thank you so much for this. And I'm just going to thank the priests for everything they've done for us. And we are going to be coming out of this temple. And right in front of us we can see Vishnu's throne. This is my throne. And first, I would like you to come I'll be sitting on the chair. You'll come to me, and this power of Vishnu is flowing through me through this energy portal known as this throne. This throne is just a massive energy portal. So go ahead and take a knee. Go ahead and sit down if you like. And I'm going to give you something known as Shaktipat. This is an energy transfer. So my hope is that this fills you with the energy to awaken and expand yourself. As I put my hand over your head, or on your head, touching your crown chakra and your third eye. I can feel all the energy flowing through me and into you. Okay. Wonderful. You have been blessed. And now, my hope with this meditation and everything that we've done here is just to empower you guys to take the, this energy and multiply it and amplify it and create your own thing with it, I don't need any disciples, anyone who just blindly follows me. I would much prefer if you did your own research and you can, anyway. I don't need to be a guru, I don't need to be a savior. My intention is just to help whoever needs this help to ascend and to become the god that they were supposed to be. That is the primary purpose of everything that I'm doing from now on. So now, I want you to go ahead and stand up, and I want you to go ahead and sit on my throne, the throne of Vishnu. Again, this is an energy portal. This throne will fill you to the absolute brim with loving, healing energy of the heart center. Vishnu is the preserver. Vishnu is the protector. And that's what he wants to do for you, if you will allow him. Alright, very good. So now we are all going to just go ahead and follow your guides. We're just going to be rising up out of the atmosphere of this 5D Earth. We're rising up into space. And now we're going to ask our guides to lead us to the 3D Earth. And as they do that, we're going to ask the interdimensional light beings, all of the light beings from all of the galaxies and all of the dimensions and all of the multiverse. We're going to ask them to please come to us and empower us as we build this energy from the heart center to empower Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. And so you can see these ships, many different varieties and kinds of ships. They're just coming from all directions around us to come and help us and assist us with this. And there are hundreds of thousands of light beings showing up right now to assist us. And now, I want you to focus, well, first of all, we're all, just go ahead and surround the earth. Surround the earth with your loving presence. We're going to focus on the heart center, focus on expanding that. You can think about a person or a pet or something like that that we love and cherish. Something that we, could be a child, could be a spouse, could be a pet. Just someone in our lives that we love deeply and cherish and want to protect and want to empower. We're just going to imagine them. We're just going to focus on amplifying our feeling of love. Just amplify that feeling of love and just closeness and loving feelings. And now as you focus on this love that you have for them, we're going to just go ahead and put all that love energy into this ball in your heart center. We're just going to imagine that this ball gets bigger and brighter. Brighter and bigger. And as we do so, we are going to imagine sending Earth this energy. So this ball has gotten huge. And now it covers Earth and it expands out to cover where we are and where all of our light being friends are. It just envelops us all in this beautiful love energy. Just this beautiful unconditional love energy. And now we are going to focus on amplifying that beautiful love energy within the earth. We're going to penetrate the earth with this loving energy. We're going to imagine a beam of red light like a laser coming out of our chest, coming out of our heart center, and just penetrating all the way to the core of Mother Earth, all the way to Mother Earth's heart center. And we are going to develop this connection. We're going to send her massive amounts of love. And this loving energy is basically asking her to shift up Earth, allowing her frequency to rise out of 3D and into 5D. And as we penetrate the earth with this loving energy, we're going to chant a certain breath called the Kuar breath. H-U-A-R. Let's begin. Okay, great. And now we're just going to come down through the earth. We're going to go down through the surface of the earth and come on down into the core of the earth. This is the area that Mother Earth is birthing her new self, her 5D self, her, it's a reincarnation, but it's a 5D reincarnation. This is the new Earth. This is Princess Gaia, that she was, that she's, Mother Earth is kind of in pregnancy right now, or in labor, and so it's a process to make this happen, to birth this new Earth. But we're going to make it happen. It's happening as we speak. So it's now going to, what we're now going to do is going to go ahead and just imagine putting this really, really gentle, loving energy into Mother Earth. So we are putting our gentle energy, gentle loving energy into this new baby, this new Princess Gaia. Just surrounding Princess Gaia with this amazing, beautiful light. And we're just going to tell her, Princess Gaia, we're so happy that you're going to be born. We're so happy that you are going to come into the world. You're going to come into existence and give us a brand new, beautiful world. Surrounding Mother Earth with energy, surrounding Princess Gaia with beautiful loving energy. She's so happy in her mother's womb. She's so happy, so joyful. Amazingly grateful for everything that we do for her. Just this beautiful experience getting to know and making friends with this new 5D Earth. And I don't know what you're doing right now, but I am bowing, lending respect to Princess Gaia, showing my appreciation and respect for her and her mother, Mother Earth. And we are so lucky that we get to witness this happening. We're so lucky that we get to be a part of this shift, this new change in India. Mother Earth and Princess Gaia are so incredibly thankful and grateful for us paying them a visit. It's just this beautiful, beautiful feminine energy coming and surrounding Mother Earth and Princess Gaia, protecting and supporting the both of them. It's a very beautiful scene. And now we're just going to come right up, come to the surface of the Earth, and we're going to find our continent, we're going to find our country, our city, our state, our city, whatever you heard. We're going to come exactly where we are right now. And we're just going to slip right back into our physical bodies. I'm going to ask our ET friends if they would like to join us in meditation. What I have come to realize is that they are always with us. Our ET guides are just always with us. And now we're going to go ahead and if you are willing to continue this meditation with your ET guides, go ahead and you can turn me off now. You can pause me or turn me off. And for those of you who have some things to do, you can follow me, you can join me. We're just going to rub our hands together, creating some heat and some friction. Going to come over our eyes. Breathe in. And out. And when we breathe out, this energy from our eyes, this heat, is going to travel down into the feet, down our bodies, into the feet, and out into Mother Earth. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. In. And out. Okay, you can rub your eyes, you can rub your head, your scalp, back of the neck, front of the neck. Shoulders, arms, chest, and stomach. And then eventually you can pat your legs down. Alright. And we are good. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, playing. Thank you guys for meditating with me. This has been an incredible journey. Really enjoying it. Really just opening up to this energy, going with the flow, and seeing what seeing what the ETs have to offer. I mean, each and every meditation is just so totally different, and different energies coming in to play with us and to interact with us. So, for that, I am very grateful. I'm very happy, very, in fact, I have made the acquaintance of one particular female ET, and she has just surrounded me with her love, incredible love, and just filled my aura with her love. And I'm like, wow, I was blown away when this happened. I wanted to amplify that connection. I wanted to grow that connection. And so we have since become very good friends. And we have, enjoyed some time together, and it's this 5D world is unlike anything else, that I've ever experienced, that I've ever done before. And it's just a beautiful experience. It's very healing, very calming for me, also very restorative, very much just brings me back to who I am. The center of my my existence, who I am. Like, it just really expands that 5D self, like, who I really am. Like, I know that I'm more than just a human. I know that I'm more than just my human persona, my human avatar, my human meat suits, my more than my name, my human character. And so, this is what I want for you guys. If you would like to realize your full potential in 5D, what that requires is a surrender to your God self. So you can't be a human and be a god at the same time. That just doesn't work. Either, one's gotta go. So if you're a human, your attachment to your higher self has got to go. But then if you choose to become, if you choose to expand into that 5D role as a deity, then your human self, your human ego, your human this and that, everything that we're attached to, everything that we are compulsively clinging on to. Maybe we didn't get enough love when we were a child. Maybe we feel we can't get enough love, or we're angry because other people won't love us, things like that. Just the human experiment. All of that stuff is going to fade. So you can either choose to hang on to your human experiment in consciousness, because that's all this is. This is just an experiment in consciousness, this human life. So you can either hang on to this human life and continue to devolve in your experiment, or you can choose to let go, because this is what's happening to Earth. You see all these volcanoes and earthquakes just erupting out of nowhere. Well, that's because Mother Earth is changing. She's shifting. She's peeling back her 3D skin suit, and she is birthing into her 5D being, I guess. So that's exactly what we have to do. We have to let go of the skin suit, the human attachments, the human needs to feel a belonging and worth and value and attachment, and and love and romance and this and that. The truth is, I've been around a while, guys. I'm an older guy. I'm like 38, and I've experienced human relationships, but no human female could give me the amount of love and healing, and just immense, incredible love, with no attachment of, okay, well, I'm giving you this, what am I getting? They don't think like that. It's just like, how can I empower you? How can I better you? How can I, lift you up? And so my relationship with my beautiful ET I don't know if you want to call her a wife, a consort, you know, a Shakti being or whatnot. But, I mean, when we're together, it's just so unbelievably blissful and incredible. She, you know, she just fills me with this incredible love energy. Like my aura was just brimming with this love. In fact, I had to like kind of ground myself. I had to like kind of pull it in and, you know, because I felt like so full of love. And, and so, you know, it's, this is what's waiting for us. We just have these human concepts of, oh gosh, what's the, you know, what's the deep state doing to me? What's this doing to me? How can I find, you know, what, you know, we think about if we find out who is victimizing us, we can somehow do something about it, but we can't, you know, there's no protest in this world that's gonna do anything that, anything to the extent that 5D shift will. So I urge you guys and I implore you guys to 5D is real life. This right here is just a video game. And when I, you know, found out that this beautiful ET being had a crush on me, I was like, oh man, that's that's great. You know, I'm so happy for that because, you know, I needed that connection because this earth can be so draining, so just upsetting, just like, you know, you never really, it's all conditional love. As much as someone says, "Oh yeah, I love you unconditionally," a human cannot. A human is incapable of loving unconditionally, being unconditionally loving towards someone, unless it's their child, unless that's their own child, you know. Oh, the baby burps and farts and poops and pees on you and this and that. Oh, that's okay. He's so cute. Look at him. It's like, yeah, well, if I did that, you wouldn't think I was cute, right? So, you know, it's just this motherly energy. You know, it's just like that's the only unconditional love that exists in human society is just that unconditional love of a mother. Um, you know, so but up there, it's like, oh yeah, the more love that we can, you know, all mix around and share with each other, and you know, it's like a a party of like giving and receiving love, and it's so amazing. I don't know. I wish you guys could experience that, and you can, and you can. There's nothing. There's nothing preventing you. There's nothing stopping you. You know, you can connect with with a ET that loves you as much as my Itana loves me. So, you know, it's yeah, that's where the real love is. You know. And like you don't hear me complaining about it. Or like, you don't hear me complaining about this earth being just how it is. Yeah, this earth is, it's a tough school. It's the school of hard knocks. And, but that's how souls learn. That's how souls grow and learn and blossom and flourish. It's through being put in that constriction that you have to, it's either sink or swim. There is no other option. You're either going to excel at being a human and learn mastery over consciousness, or you're going to sink and devolve into your unconscious mind. So this is why learning, shamanism and the way that our ancestors saw, like the human body, the chakra system, it's or the 3 ones or whatever. It's, people saw this in humans. They saw, okay, well, there's like levels, there's different parts of us. There's the Odin, the higher center, which is basically the third eye and crown chakra, and that is involved with getting higher knowledge, accessing the divine, accessing ETs, things like that. There's the lower self in the navel center. That is the unconscious mind, and the higher self talks to the unconscious mind all the time. It tries to get it to do what it wants it to do, tries to direct it into appropriate action. And then you have the soul, the spirit, the heart center. And so, the heart center is directing this all. The heart center reaches up to the higher self in order to get mastery of the lower self. It's all just, part of this human experiment. It's part of this, this thing that we all have to go through. So, anyway, guys, I hope that made some sense. And, yeah, we'll talk to you next time. Alright? I accidentally, pressed the pause button or the stop button, so I have two videos to now go in and edit, and it's like, oh gosh. But that's alright. That's what happens. Alright, guys. Love you.